Merrill walks in, scores! Lots of room for Pat Merrill to walk in and beat Miller. Here's Merrill. Pat Merrill is in, scores! Great effort by Pat Merrill to make it 3-0.
Patrick Merrill, hear that? Yeah. Patty Maryland scoring a goal already. 7:33 on TSN 1050. Mike Richards in the morning, and Patrick Merrill is in along with the Toronto Rock cheerleaders.
We're back.
It's Kelly and Nora Jean and Kelly.
It's a Kelly sandwich this morning.
It's like a Nora Jean sandwich. Should I say that? Because I really think that maybe that's going too far. Or is it? Big game coming up this weekend, and it against the Edmonton Rush, who are having they're on a tremendous run. This is a team that how long have they been in the league?
I think they've been in the league for
we're saying 10
years.
10 years, and since they've been in there, I mean they've been a presence certainly, but they're having a very strong year. And Pat, when you take a look at what you have to do against this team, what are we talking about? What the Rock need to do to disrupt this team?
Yeah, I mean they're undefeated, so they haven't been beat yet. But I think for us, we can't focus so much on what they do. They're strong in every aspect of the game. They've got good goaltending. They're big and fast on defense, and they've got some players that can put the ball in the net. But we were actually pretty close to beating them in Edmonton a few weeks ago. So if we just kind of stick to that type of game plan and play aggressive rather than playing tentative, I think we should have a good chance.
So kind of what we're talking about when we talk about the Leafs.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mean it's about you being first, not them.
Yeah.
Now, and you'd be a good person to ask this. When you're up against it like that, and so Edmonton undefeated, so we know what you're up against, like the Leafs going into Philadelphia. We sometimes speculate on why that doesn't happen, why you're not more aggressive, why you're not the aggressor, why you don't have the sense of urgency. What do you think when you look at it? Why does that happen? It's not like when you practice or when your coaches prepare you that you don't know that you have to do that. Why does it not happen sometimes as a professional athlete? What happens?
It's tough to say because those guys are pros and they've been playing the sport for a long time at a really high level. But I think what happens a lot of the time is you end up thinking about the outcome rather than breaking it down and worrying about the process. So I'm sure in the back of their minds, they're scoreboard watching every night. They're thinking about getting into the playoffs all the time and not worrying about kind of shift by shift their game. I mean that's the only thing that I could think of.
No, but even for you yourselves as the Rock, when you're going to play Edmonton, what is going to stop you from not being the aggressors first?
Ourselves, really. I mean, I think we have to take the pace to them. Just kind of 5 minutes at a time. It sounds cliche, but not worry about where we're going to be at the end of the game, but just win little battles. And I think trust ourselves and what we bring to the table as a group. And I think that's got to be our focus. We can't worry about their record or what they've done so far. We just got to worry about Sunday.
Last time Garrett was in here, we asked him, I'll ask you the same sort of question. It's kind of been an up and down season for the Rock this year. Can you pinpoint why exactly this has been? I mean, even when you look back at the last couple of games, you squeak by Minnesota, but Philadelphia kind of gets the better of you. Yeah. You kind of want to you want to move in the positive considering there's about a month left in the season, and you guys haven't solidified a playoff spot by any means.
No, you're right. It has been a pretty up and down year for us. I think, again, not to make excuses because, we're in pretty much the same position the Leafs are in right now. We're battling for a playoff spot, and we don't have time to dwell on things. But, we've been hurt, and we've had a lot of injuries, and we have a lot of new guys in the lineup and things like that. And so we're trying to find a little bit of chemistry that way. We picked up some new guys at the deadline as well that I think will help us. But, I mean, again, that takes a little bit of time. But I think when we pull everything together and we have everyone healthy, which we are now, we can beat anyone in the league. And I think our focus right now is just getting in. And the way the playoff format works in the NLL is if we get in, we're going to be a tough out.
Yeah. And it's almost, Mike and I were talking about it, and, I know we keep on referring to the Leafs, but, I mean, guess what? It's crunch time for you guys. It's crunch time for the Raptors, the Maple Leafs. I mean, everything is coming into its own in the spring, and it's almost not only game by game, but it's almost half by half for you guys.
Absolutely. And I think, the core group of our guys have been around and have won championships before, and I hope that experience is going to pay off for us. We've been in this situation before where our backs have been against the wall in big games. So, again, I trust our group, and yeah, it's a fun time of the year too. I mean, you can't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
It's really exciting, and we have a chance to get in, and when we get in, we have a chance to win. So, we're excited.
Pat, that's an athlete. The good athlete always wants the ball in the dying seconds. You want the puck. You want to be the goalie during the shootout. Like whatever that moment, whatever that thing is, the true athlete lives for the live or die moment. If that's not in you, you've picked the wrong vocation. And look, and we're also used to the Toronto Rock. In all honesty, if not at least being in the playoffs, winning a championship.
Yeah.
Of all the teams that we talk about in this city, whether it be the Leafs and the Raps, and we're people excited for obvious reasons about TFC and Blue Jays. I'm thinking, well, yeah, but the Toronto Rock on a yearly basis, basically because of Jamie and his drive to want to win all the time. It has been a regular occurrence to see postseason, games at the ACC. So that's got to weigh on you just a little bit, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely understand there's expectations there, and in the league, in general, everyone wants to play in Toronto because of Jamie and because of the reputation that we have and the history of championships and things like that, and so yeah, you feel the pressure, but again, if you let it phase you, or if you let it get to you, then you're not going to play your best. And like you said, as an athlete, you got to be excited for that opportunity and want to be here.
Now, for the beautiful ladies here.
Hi.
Now, and you've also, there's a little change of outfit as the last time.
Yes.
And guys like that, they love the mystery. You never know, you're changing it up.
Keep it interesting.
You do keep it interesting.
We try.
Really interesting. What's coming up this weekend? Is there anything special that we need to know about?
We actually have our charity game this weekend. We are supporting the Canadian Tire Jumpstart. So $1 of all the ticket sales are getting donated. Also, some of the proceeds from our 50/50 are also getting donated. Part Source has been helping it as well by selling discounted tickets at the GTA locations. So overall, we're just trying to grow the game, and raise awareness and.
It's a really good cause. It's Jumpstart is for underprivileged children to be able to partake in organized sports. So, and we're really focusing on lacrosse through Canadian Tire, which is awesome. So we're super excited for that. So it's a win-win. Everyone who comes out, $1 of your ticket goes to Canadian Tire Jumpstart, and you get to watch the Rock play. It's going to be a great game
And we're
against
going to win,
Edmonton.
of course. So
We're going to break that winning streak of
win,
Edmonton.
win.
See, like beautiful and nice. Where's that available? I know, at the Rock games. Also, those jerseys, the one that Patty's wearing, so you can purchase those after the game. Is that what we're doing, Mikey?
Yes, there will be a live auction on the floor after.
So
the
jerseys off the back of the players.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
very
they
cool.
will get up
Very
there
cool.
and model for everybody.
Yeah.
These are the white jerseys from the 1999-2000 season that they're going to be auctioning off.
They
Make
come
sure
out.
you bid for Pat.
But they have just make sure you pre-register online.
They come out with some nice
Oh,
extra. Okay, everybody knows of the traditional blue and the white, but I mean, they're pumping out nice jerseys every game.
They're beautiful jerseys.
I mean, the St. Pat's jerseys. We were talking about that
Hit after hit.
a week after the show.
And midweek, those are going to be available to buy too, because I've got to get in on that one. And maybe I want a Merrill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want. Because our Twitter question was,
Checks in the mail.
for what NHLer would you want to be for 1 year? And you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't say, I've always wanted to be a Leaf.
Oh no,
that's not what we're talking about.
We're getting those answers.
Yeah, we are. I've always wanted to play for the Bruins. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what I'm talking about. You get to have the life of that guy for a year. So, Pat Merrill.
Yeah.
If you could pick an NHLer at this point to live his life for a year.
Yeah. Great question. I was listening on the way in. Actually.
We're
I do think about this a lot,
hard-hitting.
more than I probably should. But I would say probably, again, I grew up in Montreal, so I grew up a Habs fan. So I would say, and I still have some friends that live in that area, and they run in the same circles as like a PK Subban.
Oh, boy, yep. We've had
So
votes.
I think he would be probably up there. You got the French girls and everything else in Montreal has to offer. I'm happily married, but I mean, again, you're asking me to choose.
Yeah.
So,
Amen, brother.
and then the fans, you put on that jersey, especially when things are going well.
Yes.
You're treated like royalty there. I
Yeah,
think
there's
that would
nothing
be
wrong.
it.
Now, what about if you could be anyone in your league, a lacrosse player, who are you being?
Again, I'm very envious. You guys don't get a lot of love, and that'll be demonstrated through the auction as well on Sunday. But I probably have to say like a Garrett Billings.
Oh yeah.
The whole marketing campaign is really built around him right now. His face is everywhere. I would say him and Colin Doyle would be another one too, where they just they get all the glory. They don't have to do much.
And Colin can be a little irritating too. Let's be honest about it.
Yeah, he can.
He can grate you the wrong way.
He can.
Yeah.
Got a feeling Pat probably hasn't done too bad himself. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Maybe I want to be that. Yeah, that's okay. Look, so the game starts what time on?
3 o'clock on Sunday.
3 o'clock on Sunday.
There's no excuse not to be there.
No.
There's nothing going on. The Leafs are playing Friday, Saturday. The Rock are playing on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, okay. So do yourself a favor. Jumpstart is the program. Canadian Tire, the backers for that. You're going to see the lovely girls as well, Nora Jean and the two Kellys.
That's right.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Cal squared.
Yeah. Don't get me going. Don't get me going. And Patty, so nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, appreciate it.
It is 7:44 on TSN 1050.